So in this video, we're going to kind of quickly go over how to add matrices. So this will take us like 2 seconds, I think. It's one of the easier things to do in linear algebra. So matrix addition. So here's the definition, or the formal definition of matrix addition. And the big thing to notice in here is that the matrices need to be the same size. We define matrix addition to be taking the sum of corresponding elements, and that's what the second sentence is identifying. So if we are going to add matrix A and B, we just say, hey, what is A and B going to be? A plus B is going to be, well, it's just the sum of the two matrices. So 1, 7, negative 2, negative 3, 4, 0, plus the other matrix is the matrix 3, 21, negative 6, negative 9, 12, and 0. And the definition up here just says add corresponding elements. The element C in the ith row and j column is gotten by taking element A in the ith row, jth column, and adding it to the element in the matrix B that's in the ith row and jth column. So we take this element here in row 1, column 1, and add it to the element in row 1, column 1 of the other matrix. So we get 1 plus 3. And this element in row 2, column 1, plus this element in row 2, column 1. So it's going to be 7 plus 21. So it's just the sum of corresponding matrix elements. Negative 2 plus negative 6. Negative 3 plus negative 9. And then it's 4 plus 12, and it's 0 plus 0. And then you just add those corresponding elements up. So we get 1 plus 3 is 4, we get a 28, we get negative 8, we get negative 12, 4 and 12 is 16, and the sum of a couple zeros is zeros. So the matrices have to be the same size. This is a 2 by 3, and it can only be added to a 2 by 3 matrix. And when you're done, you wind up with a 2 by 3 matrix. If we were subtracting the matrices instead, so if this were a subtraction instead, we would just subtract corresponding elements. So if you're given something like this, where you're asked to find A plus B, what you would want to recognize here is that this is a 2 row by 3 column matrix, and this is a 3 row by 2 column matrix, which means they are not the same size, and the sum A and B does not exist. We can't take that sum.